Greetings. R. Frederick Riddle here to bring you lesson 7 on research. Now that's not something that excites you, I realize that, but it is necessary and essential for you. I don't care if you're writing nonfiction or fiction, you want your books to be believable. And so that is something that research does that for you. And it can be exhausting, it can be frustrating, but it can also be rewarding. So I'm going to show you some things here. Well, first of all, I want you to think about a question. Uh, Ask yourself this: if writers should write about what they know, how do I write about a place I have never been? And the answer is simple. It's called research. It's always research. Now, I'm going to show you some things that I do. For instance, I use a book. This is a small dictionary. I have a bigger one. In fact, I have more than one bigger one. But a dictionary. I use a dictionary. Another thing that I use is called manners and customs. There's different versions of them out there, but they go and they tell you about uh, the life and times that you're writing about. If you're doing none of this is a Christian one. It's Bible based, so it's about Bible times. But you can also get similar ideas from uh, more secular sources. Okay, here's another one. If you're doing Bible fiction, Strong's Concordance, Vine's Dictionary. These are concise versions. Pretty effective most of the time. So those are things in which you can use. There are other areas in which you can use for research. How about your local library? That is something you can use. Where I live, we have, well, actually in Charlotte County, we have four different libraries. Two here in Port Charlotte, one down in Punta Gorda, and another one in Inglewood. And so we just have different libraries. I can go to any one of them. They're all tied together. And a library is a very great resource to use. How about your personal library? That is another thing that you can use. And then, of course, there's the good old computer. You can Google things. And it doesn't mean that you have to go on and use Google search. I Google things all the time. I used to be on Google search, but I'm not anymore. To Google something now is sort of part of our language. Online websites. And there's so many other areas. And we're going to get into some of that today. And I've prepared for you some documents that you can download that will help you in this and in other areas as well. And so I want you to be prepared for that. And another thing is, what about search engines? Is there such a thing as a Christian search engine? And the answer to that is yes, there is. And so, folks, I want you to take this seriously, spend some time on it, and like I said, download these documents, put them in a nice folder where you can get to them with all your lessons. You should be keeping these on your computer so you have ready access. These are materials that you will be able to access. Even after you've completed the course, they'll be yours to keep and to continue to use. This course is designed to prepare you, to give you the kind of tools that you can use to put you on an even playing field so that when you get done with this course, if you know nothing about writing up to this point, you're going to have some basics that you can build on. And you'll always be growing and learning, but that is something that right now you're in the learning stage, and perhaps you've already done some writing, so you know or should know the value of research. Don't overlook it. Don't ignore it. So I'm going to close now, and I'll see you in our next lesson, and you have a great day.